Come on in. Come on in.
What's good? So MySpace was already like, for me, was like a fucking. I was already in goddamn high school when I was on that shit. So I like the opportunity really to bridge a gap between the people that are sitting here watching right now and Charleston White. You know what I mean? That's what the Danza Project is about. So we definitely see what y'all are talking about. Hit that subscribe button, hit that share button,
the MySpace,
hit that like button,
the MySpace generation is ruling right now. Because they tapped into the technology world when technology conquered humanity. When we was introduced to the internet, they didn't know that it would conquer humanity. It was like discovering oil. You know what I'm saying? So everybody was happy and excited. It connected the world.
Yep.
And then the millennials were being born. And then here come platforms like MySpace. Those kids, Say-Cheese TV was birthed from MySpace. Mm-hmm. So when you look at all of these young people that seem to have conquered YouTube, they grew up with it.
Yeah, last of the Mohicans, really.
Yeah, homie. Even Vlad, homie. Yep. He grew up with YouTube.
It's crazy.
So they understood monetization, man, when we was struggling trying to get a good paying job.
By the way, shout out Vlad TV. He'll be here Wednesday night.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so
Charleston was one of the first dudes that gave us flowers that told us we were going to blow up.
I
you know
looked
what I mean?
at it.
We had a couple times, but Charleston definitely sat us down and was like, y'all got to listen, man. I'm going to talk to y'all.
Well, man, because I study and I look, and I saw how y'all was engaging me, and not taking me to the internet topics, and from my qualitative experiences is people who do that flourish more in on platforms like Revolt, The Breakfast Club. Once you get there, then you can start talking about these viral titles. But when you start out, what ends up happening, it makes you non-advertiser friendly. Yeah. Right? Because it draws a different kind of audience. So if you can get Charleston or Brandon Marshall or any
bootleg Kev or Vlad TV or Fat Joe or Boosie
or even Boosie, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
and you can get them here and you can talk to them and you get to see their charisma, you get to see their intelligence, you get to see their humor. Yeah. That's the side that the fans want to see outside the videos and the music. Yeah. You can't find that nowhere else.
Behind the scenes, that real deep cut.
So homie, when I sat down with y'all my first time, I compared y'all to Fab Five Freddy on Yo MTV Raps. I compared y'all to Tigger in the Basement. Because y'all brought out the man. Y'all highlight a story. Y'all had a backstory that was presented by the kind of questions y'all asked. Right. And then y'all not hotheads. The Joe Budden.
Oh, we can be, but you know.
But y'all are professional hotheads.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
And it's been tested and it's been shown. So anybody who's been doing this for a while and can spot talent and can recognize talent can easily see that you guys are the new, fresh, great talent that have embarked into the podcast world.
Appreciate that, man.
And you know, like again, as I was telling you earlier, and I've been trying to explain to them, I want y'all to sit in a room and look at it this way when you're having a conversation. If you're listening to this through Spotify or Apple Podcasts, or if you're watching this, I want you to look at it this way. We're at a dope-ass lounge. Me and Chris are just kicking it. We're having a few drinks, talking about how much, you know, life pisses us off, women piss us off, and this money's hard to get to, but we're getting it anyways, and we're killing it anyways. And then all of a sudden, somebody walks up and is like, yo, I'm here with Charleston White. Charleston White walks in the room, and we sit there and we have a conversation with him. We didn't run to the phone and say, yo, I see on YouTube they're saying this about you, and I seen on Instagram you're viral about this. Nah, we're sitting and we're saying, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, how you doing? How you feeling? How's life? You know what I'm saying? What's going on with the world right now? That's what you're walking into. If you're listening to this right now, that's what you just walked into.
I think the stars and the celebrities want to come on platforms where they can be regular people, and they don't have to put on.
Yep.
It's a burden to play. It's a burden to be a wrestler all the time, and wrestling ain't real. It's a burden if you're an R&B singer and you make great music and you sing love songs, but you really an abusive dude. Trey Songz struggling. He's struggling with that. These guys struggle with that, homie, because we all have flaws. But it's no different than the CEO, the lawyer, the judge, who secretly buys pussy.
Weekend warrior.
You see what I'm saying? We all got a flaw. But what ends up happening, homie? Your demons, your vices, your flaws, your mistakes, your failures, and your insecurities, they hide behind the title judge.
That's facade.
They hide behind the title CEO. So if you can't hide from who you are, but people try to, right? So I'm saying, man,
it's nice when they get to come up here and be themselves.
Man, listen, homie.
A lot of people compliment.
I watched that nigga Boosie look like he had fun with y'all.
Yeah, he was real calm.
Nigga, he don't. But on Vlad, he gotta put on. He gotta stick. Homie, nigga, y'all made him look like a regular man.
Yeah.
A father, a uncle. Homie, y'all humanized a guy that was once was being tried for murder. Y'all made him look like a human. Y'all made him look like he could be anybody's next door neighbor.
What's crazy?
And you know what it is? Go ahead.
I was gonna say what's crazy about that, because it's true, and it's a task to be appreciated, because it's easy to go for the low hanging fruit. Yeah. It's easy to say, tell us about this RICO charge, and tell us about when this happened, and all the spicy shit. Yeah. It's a lot harder for us to have real, genuine conversation and get to know the person behind the mask, and not go for the easy clickbait stuff.
Well, that's what happened in the Brittany Renner situation. You guys, we was having regular conversation as if we was at the bar, and Brittany walked up, and he said, I ain't like you at first. She never got past that. She never got past that.
And I was trying to be 100, you know what I'm saying?
Well, we keeping it real. Nigga, I ain't like you at first.
I was like,
and so then,
you ain't like me, motherfucker.
And then we brought up the fact that this nigga just got $40 million with the new broad. That was the trigger.
Yep,
that was that trigger right there.
Hell yeah, it was. I watched it again just today.
So at that point, it became about y'all.
She already wrote us off. Oh, these niggas don't really fuck with
me. You know what the truth was? Is my intention behind it was sincere. I'm trying to let people know that.
She just like every other woman. Yeah. She wouldn't let you explain that that you worked past that and you saw some traits in her that made you start to respect her. Exactly. She got stuck on the fact that you didn't like the traits at first.
That's all she heard.
Because the trait still remains. See, if you done grew past the traits. So when people tell me, nah, man, I ain't like you at first, homie, but I start listening because what you didn't like is not here. It wasn't there then.
Somebody else painted a picture of you online and they posted 1 million.